Welcome back to Big Block Nation. Today's feature is a project that just arrived last week. This is a 1970, we believe, we're not positive, haven't looked up the numbers yet, but a 1970 GMC with the 4 headlights. And this belongs to my friend who is going to be part of ATP Cycle and Recreational Vehicle Reviews. This is a truck he was having built, and it has been in 4 different shops for the last 10 years, and this is as far as they've got. Nobody's ever finished it. He has been soaked for thousands and thousands of dollars, and now we get it. So let's go over the truck for a second. I'll fill you in and then tell you the plan. So we have a 1970 Chevy that used to be a 2-wheel drive. It has a Blazer fuel tank in the rear only, and they converted this thing to a 4-wheel drive, and it still has the factory trailing arms with airbags and coil springs and 1-tons. We have a Dana 60 up front. I actually am not familiar with this setup here. I guess we'll call them radius arms. If I'm wrong, please correct me. We have a single shock. It's not insane by any means. It's a 1-ton suspension built under a 2-wheel drive 70 GMC. But, oh yes, it also has the high steering setup. But he said this thing flexes like crazy. It is unbelievable for wheeling this with this setup. The guy who did it apparently knew what he was doing when it came to wheeling. I do not remember his name. That was the guy who did the suspension, but it's been in various other shops for body, paint, whatever, wiring. And why is it on Big Block Nation? If you guys watch the other channel, you would already know. It has a big block in it. He was told it was a stroker that is somewhere around the 500 cubic inch range. He's not himself very knowledgeable about cubic inch sizes on all these different motors. So I'm guessing it's a 496, not a 502, but you never know. And we have some ceramic coated headers, some old Mickey Thompson valve covers, a Holly carb, a new alternator, a new starter, and a Merlin manifold. I've never seen a Merlin manifold. That's kind of neat. And all the paint under here was done at one point and under the interior, or sorry, in the interior. And then it's kind of been sitting around for 10 years, so it's kind of rough. The interior consists of a ripped seat. The dash is hanging out of it. We have to do all the wiring. Yeah, it's a project. What is the plan for this project? Well, he is a big snowmobile guy, and he would like a sled deck on this thing after it's painted in blue. All of the grill and the bumpers and everything he wants done in black. No chrome on this thing. He's going with black wheels. The picture he sent me had 22s on it. So he's found a look that he really likes, and I think it's a great truck to represent our other channel. So that's why this one is here. This is not another customer's build we're bringing in. No. This is going to be part of what we do. And that's what I'm into. The bodywork doesn't look bad. So thankfully we should be able to tear through that reasonably quick depending on what you find. And there's a pile of parts that came with it. But that is the next one coming in. We are trying to get rid of that one next so that that one can go there. And this one happens to run. It's got a little bit of a slip in the tranny. I think it's just low on fluid because the tranny pan's leaking, but we happen to have a big block sitting here if a burnout competition does start this year with the zip ties and bias plies challenge they had last year. If they do it this year, at least we got this one ready to go. It'll do it. Yeehaw, another big block. This is I think this is the first big block that's around 500 cubic inches in the shop. I don't know if it is. We'll see once we get it all tuned up, see what kind of power it makes. I'm not sure. It doesn't feel like it to me, but it is running like crap right now. So there you go. One more big block off the checklist. We got about 20 to go.